What's up, YouTube? So today you're going to watch me install night sights on a Glock 44. Both of these firearms are safe. First of all, I'm not going to waste your time with that. Why I decided to do this video, I saw a few guys had questions about it. I myself looked for a video and I couldn't find anybody that did it. I heard all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, you're going to break your slide. It's polymer. It's gonna warp. There's gonna be shavings everywhere. It didn't happen. I didn't use any special tools. Let me go over the tools first of all. I guess I did use special tools. They're all cheap. Front sight remover tool, Glock. This nylon punch, a few bucks. Jeweler's hammer. I guess any hammer would do, and small type of hammer that wouldn't damage your slide. Red thread locker, Loctite, and this stuff is the magic stuff, I believe, COP. What I did, I soaked them overnight, the original sights, the OEM sights. Next day I just few light taps and they just came right out. Same thing on the install. I didn't soak it overnight, but rub it a little bit on the Ameriglo sights and it slipped right in. So I'm gonna post timelines on my description, and in case you don't want to hear me talk about my guns or anything. But so why am I doing this? First of all, because I've already been asked, you know, night sights on a 22, like it's your defensive firearm. No, it's not. I'm never gonna carry this for defense. I hope not. Something would be really bad. But I wanted it to be identical to my defensive firearm, which is my Glock 19. And I've already made them very similar. Did the bump removal, did the little trigger guard thing. I changed the trigger shoe to match that of a Gen 5, this is actually a Gen 4 Glock 17. I don't know why that trigger shoe's got that flat face. The old trigger shoe had this little pyramid or steps, ridged. I'm not sure what they call it, but it sucked. I personally didn't like it. Not only that, but I wanted these two firearms to be the same. What else? Got that extended slide stop lever, I believe is what it's called. Got it on my 44, and this is actually the Gen 5 Glock 19 slide stop lever. Fits fine. Let's see what else. I mean, and both of these, not only are they very similar, but I've also got my Glock 26 pretty much set up the same, better sights. I'm not gonna unholster this firearm is loaded. But it's pretty much the same. I've got the extended slide stop lever on it. It does have Trijicon HD, which are like $100 and something bucks. I didn't want to do that. I could have gone that route, but I didn't want to spend all that money on a 22. So what else? I think that's it. Let's get started. All right, so these are the sights that I'm going to install. I went for these because it's similar to the Trijicon HDs without the price tag, and I already left my plastic sight, OEM sight, soaking overnight, and I already adjusted the windage all the way to the right. That way I'm gonna whack it here with the little nylon stick, and I believe this is a jeweler's mallet. I don't know, I paid a few bucks for it on eBay. Same with the stick. We'll see how this goes. Came right off. So now to install the metal sights on this polymer frame. All right, so I soak the Ameriglo sights with this break-free CLP. It's great stuff. And we'll try to install these sights. I'm gonna try to install them without a vise. I do have one. The serrated portion goes towards the rear. And I always go from left to right to install, from right to left to the install. Install from left to right, remove from right to left. Do you have to? I don't know. You can do that research. I did, and some people do it this way, very few do it the other way, so that's what I do. So when I hit it, I try to hit where it will have the most contact without slipping. That's what I'm trying not to do. And so I don't think I need a vise. I mean, that's how far it's gone with just a few taps. And I'm trying to, what I'm worried about is any kind of little shavings coming off. I don't think it should be an issue. I mean, I've heard, you get on the forums and there's guys that, oh, you can't do that, it's gonna I mean, I don't see what the problem is. If it does, it's gonna be tight. But, and I'm not even whacking it too hard. Yeah, I don't think I'll have an issue. There we go. A few more taps. The bad thing is I don't want to be going back and forth. I'm gonna try to tap one direction and not have to do any reverse tapping, if that makes any sense. That's actually not bad. And yes, I did go too far. Okay, so that's good. That means it shouldn't be a problem. I don't see any shavings, flaking, nothing. It didn't break. Like I saw some guys saying you're gonna break, you know, you put metal sights on it, you're gonna break your slide. I mean, I guess you could. It could happen. A little bit more. So y'all get the drift. I think as far as I can tell, a little bit more. See, now I'm doing what I did not want to do, but I think this lubricant, break-free CLP, is actually that good. I've always used it. I mean, I've heard some guys say they sand off these Ameriglo sides because they don't fit. I mean, I don't really think that's all necessary. Like I said, if you use some kind of lubricant, you don't even need a vise. And I'm tapping lightly because I don't want to go too far and then go back and forth. That's probably not gonna. And I'm not gonna lie, when I received my Glock 19 with these sights, and I'm gonna adjust these off camera. I'm not gonna waste everybody's time doing this, but see, I went too far. All right, so close enough. I had to go back and forth a few times. So word of caution, go in slow the first time. And very light taps, like seriously light taps. So let's go take on the front sight. I've also heard there's issues with the front side because I have this Glock front sight tool. It seems to be kind of thick on the edges, and it doesn't go in as well to remove these sights, but we'll see. I may have to Dremel this little tool and make it a little bit thinner. It rubs here with this plastic. I don't know if y'all can see all that. Let me get my flashlight. It rubs with that front plastic lip where the barrel goes. And there we go. That causes a little bit of issues. Let's see if we can go in there without. I'm pretty sure. I think it's unscrewing. No, maybe it's not. Oh, you know what? It's not on the front barrel. It's the lip on the sides. I may have to Dremel this. There we go. Grabbed it. I felt it. And maybe I didn't. Pretty sure I'm not just spinning on it. Well, yeah, here we go. You can see that sight. Okay, so I am grabbing it. There we go. Pushed it up a bit. I don't know if y'all can see all of that. But this is pretty simple. I mean, it's... You're unscrewing with a little hex head. There we go. And it's off. So I think the complicated part on this, or not complicated, but where you need to be careful is installing the new sight and not going too hard on it. So let's go. Let's install this new. All right, so here we go. Here are the screws. I want y'all to notice this. This is the Ameriglo and the OEM. Look at the size difference. I'm gonna go with the Ameriglo because that's what it came with. I guess that's what you're supposed to use, and a little bit of red Loctite, and hopefully it goes smooth. Let's see. Just a drop on the tip. Whoops. All right, here we go. It'll be all right. It's more than a drop. But this might be an issue. Look at that. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe not. Okay, no, it has a little detent that goes in, little dip. So yeah, that's why it's shorter. It's screwing. I can feel it. There we go. It hit. So hit a little wall. And yeah, it is kind of difficult to grab the head once it goes in that deep. So I'm just going another like half a turn. I can feel that I've got a grip on it. And we'll go, I don't know, half a turn. I'm gonna just make sure I kind of feel it. I've got a grip on it. It's turned, it slipped. Turning. That's it. I'm not gonna go too hard. That Loctite's gonna keep it in. Hopefully this sight doesn't go flying off because it's got it for 63 bucks on eBay. I don't want to buy another one. And I went with this sight because it's cheaper than my Trigicons. I didn't want to go $100 sights on a 22. So we'll go out and see how it works. I mean it works out. They look pretty good, just like my 19. Let me go get into my 19 so we can compare them.